Well, it's off to the Vatican City we go. We're in the elevator. It's about 12:30. Our tour's at 1:30. And so we're gonna go catch a taxi. We've been taking Ubers in London, but they don't have Ubers here in Rome
They're
yet.
against the law for some reason.
Yeah, they said they aren't legalized yet, so we can already feel the heat. Close the doors, please. I can already feel the heat. I was gonna wear a dress, but I couldn't because I had to cover my knees. You have to cover your knees and your shoulders when touring in the Vatican City. So I brought a little scarf to put over my shoulder, which is what a lot of people do.
Yesterday was a grueling day for Cece, and by the end it was for me. For Lulu. And by the end it was for me. It was so hot, and we were outside in the scorching sun for 3.5 hours.
Climbing up and down all the treacherous old cobblestone and up and down and up and down and stairs up and down.
It was a lot.
Today should be a little easier because we don't have to climb a whole bunch, hopefully. And we're hoping that it'll be inside. So at least we'll be in the shade if nothing else.
Yes.
Yesterday we were in the blazing sun.
Yeah, but I am so proud of Lulu because she's really holding up, and I can't believe able to go again today.
Yes.
God's really blessed us with good health.
Since we've been here, we can hear all these emergency vehicles like ambulances and everything going by our apartment, which is right by the Coliseum. So this morning we woke up and I heard an ambulance and I said, must be, those sirens must be for all the people on the tours that just are dropping like flies. That can't do it. And so we just cracked up, and now every time that we hear an ambulance we keep saying,
Here goes another tourist.
Another tourist down. They're dropping like flies.
So we're looking forward to today, but we've got to scoot because we have to get there for our tour.
Yeah, we need to go get a taxi. Another beautiful sunny day, hot and humid, but pretty.
In the shade it's not so bad.
Yeah, in the shade it's okay. I mean, it's still hot and humid, but at least it's not like being in the blazing sun. Ooh, look at that shirt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That looks just like you.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, that's darling.
I like this one.
Sure, it's 10 euros, yeah.
Here's the long lines, and we're walking right in. We have a skip the line tour, and there's the Vatican, the walls to the Vatican City. Vatican Museum.
Just for our bags here.
We have our ticket. Show your ticket. Vatican Museum. So hot. We bought fans. Feels so good. Whoa. They said 30,000 people a day are here, come here to visit. We believe it. Climb every mountain. We sure are on this trip, climbing every mountain, it feels like.
Our thigh muscles are going to be in great shape.
Our what?
Our thigh muscles.
Yeah. We gotta work off all that pasta and pizza that we're eating. This is from 1460 BC, before Christ. Holy cow. It's incredible. (945 to 712 BC). The Year 945. Holy cow. Wow.
It's amazing it's preserved as well as it is. The fingernails. It must have been a woman, huh?
The jewelry. This is all from BC too. I know. We left the group. We're gonna go straight to the Sistine Chapel. She said it was a 2-mile walk and you couldn't stop or sit down anywhere. So we skipped that part. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hot. Wow. Oh, yes. That's so good. That's the cafe.
It says, I can't BC. What is it, BC? I can't read that.
2250 BC. That's where we started our tour, right there.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out.
All these stairs.
Oh, it's never ending.
Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
Oh, the hordes and hordes of people. It's kind of miserable. There's no circulation and it's so hot. I'm dying here. I'm dying here. We just want to get to the Sistine Chapel.
Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
The fountain, all the people getting drinks. The Vatican City. There's St. Peter's Basilica. It's really pretty gold. You just can't see it in the video. It just doesn't do it any justice whatsoever. gift shop. The piece de la resistance for Cece and I. I told him it's the piece de resistance for us. Wow, it's really sentiment. Like the Sistine Chapel. Wow. That's my boy. You can wear it to the beach. Wow, how incredible this is.
Oh my word, look at that. This is St. Peter's Square.
Famous lemon churro.
I'm going to take this home for Dave and Amanda and John. Look at this, and this awesome thing.
That's really cool.
Isn't that neat?
Pasta Italiano.
Ana Maria, baila. Yes, inside.
We're on our way to eat.
Another
Awesome.
branch of Mama Eat street food it is.
Has all like a bunch of fried food and a bunch of
free.
yeah. Being serenaded as we walk down the street of all these restaurants. Restaurante?
And this restaurant is closer to the Vatican City, this branch
Yes.
of Mama Eat. So
If you want to look like the Pope, there you go. It's so pretty. It's just like a dream. That's amore. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. That's amore. That's us walking in a dream, but we're not dreaming. That's amore.
that's right.
Describe.
More fried chicken or chicken tenders and fries. My first Italian fry. Oh, yum to die for. Don't worry, we got enough food. This is a burger with caramelized onions and bacon. Risotto, we're putting some of our dairy-free Parmesan cheese on. And that's a chicken sandwich. We're gonna split it all though. Risotto is really good. Here's a better video. It's bacon, caramelized onions, burger, and then the chicken.
We order all this food, and then we eat some here. Yeah, we split it, then we eat some here, and then we take it back to our room and eat it for dinner, and then lunch the next day. So we get like 3 meals out of it. But it's, we don't want to have to keep coming back for every meal, and it's stuff that we can eat and enjoy. So, Italian food, every single meal we've ever gotten, we've never had to put salt on anything. It's all perfectly seasoned. They just really know how to do flavors and seasoning. It's just delicious food.
Hey guys, I'm actually in Paris right now, but I wanted to catch you up because I forgot to tell you about our Vatican City tour. It was very, very hot, and that makes us very sick. The heat really makes us sick, and not to mention it makes my illness really flare up. But the Vatican City, we had no clue. These tours that we booked really didn't say anything about what it entails. Not to mention that once we got into the Vatican City, we were going to start our tour, and our tour guide thankfully said something. She said, now be prepared, because once we enter the museum, you cannot get out, you cannot like turn back, you cannot stop, you cannot sit down, and it's miles long. There's no air conditioning, and it's very hot, and there's 30,000 people crammed into this little space. So it's very difficult to get by and get through and stuff. It was miles and miles and miles of this museum that had these kind of narrow hallways, and there was literally probably, it felt like 30,000 people in there while we were there, all literally packed like sardines. You couldn't move, and everybody would stop and stare at everything. You could not get by. You just couldn't get through anywhere. And there was no air conditioning, not even no air conditioning, there was no air movement. So it was like, it felt like 15 degrees hotter in there because we were all packed like sardines and no air movement. So it felt like over 100 degrees in there, and you just felt like you couldn't breathe. And I felt like I was going to pass out. And then we get to the kind of where you can enter into the Sistine Chapel, and a whole huge flight of stairs up again to enter it. And I said, I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I'm going to fall on the floor. We went over to this guard or a worker, and he's like, nope, this is the only way out. This is the only way possible. And I said, well, where's an elevator? There has to be an elevator. He's like, nope, no elevator. So I was literally pulling myself up the handrail, like trying to pull myself up these stairs. And then the guy downstairs called up to the worker upstairs, and he came and gave me his arm and kind of helped me walk into the Sistine Chapel. And then he opened up this roped off spot and had me sit on this bench that was roped off, and that was really nice. And I ended up lying down on the bench for a while because I felt like I was going to faint. I had the best view of the Sistine Chapel, I told Mom. It was very special. I got to just sit there and stare at it for a while, and it was really cool. But yeah, that was our Vatican tour experience. We're just so thankful that we got to see all this incredible stuff. Let us know down below if you've been to the Vatican City and seen the Sistine Chapel and what you thought of it. So have a great day. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and we'll see you soon. Bye.